for you. For all the YouTube marketers that we're looking for some great golden nuggets, I'm going to tell you, we're going to bring the real deal. We're going to slam you with a lot of golden nuggets. This is no kidding. I hope you guys are as excited as we are. Pad of paper, pen. Make sure that you got that right now. I'm telling you, if you don't, pause this right now and make sure you get that right now because you're going to need it. I promise you that because it's going to be a jam-packed with information, golden nuggets, tons of stuff. I mean, we are so excited. I mean, aren't we, Kristie?
We are. I would say if I had to grade this, A+. This is an A+ presentation. So you're going to want to take notes because we do, and we learn something new every time we talk to Ray. Ray is an awesome video marketer, and he knows how to bring home the bacon with YouTube. And we want to say good morning, Ray. How are you?
Good morning. How are you guys out there in the other side of the country this morning?
Hey, welcome to the James and Kristie show, Ray. I'm telling you, we were so stoked to actually have you on. We are looking forward to this because I know that you have so. You know what? Ray, did you notice that YouTube has changed a big deal with all their buttons and how you're getting YouTube videos ranked? Have you seen that in your own business?
Why, yes, I have. Yeah, the one thing we can guarantee with YouTube is that change is always coming. Now, the fortunate thing is, right now, most of the changes that they're making are minor cosmetic changes. So it's not, a lot of the things that you might already know about YouTube are still going to be very appropriate. They're still going to be important to know. Not a lot of major changes like they did last year. As a matter of fact, last year, they did so many major changes that we created a course on YouTube, and by the time we were ready to release it, they changed the entire site, and we had to start over from scratch. So fortunately, this year we haven't had to do that, which is great. But they are definitely making some changes, hopefully for the better. Some people argue. I think every time they make a change, people complain. But I think they're making changes for the better. Things are starting to make a little more sense on the site, and they're starting to add tools that really can make a difference, not only for the everyday user, but for people that are marketing on YouTube. They've added some great tools. I don't know if you guys are familiar with in-video programming on YouTube, but I mean, absolutely there for marketing videos. For people that are trying to market themselves. So they're adding.
For the out there, what is in-video
programming?
Yes, in-video programming. Tongue twister there.
Yes, it's one of those words that you may not hear or pay attention to very often, but it's something you see all the time. The in-video programming would be, you ever see the when the person has the logo up above their head, and when you hover over it, it'll say subscribe. It'll turn into a subscribe button. That's part of the in-video programming. So the little icon that you put in there is in-video programming. And inside your panel, if you go to the in-video programming section, you can change that icon to be whatever you want it to be. And you can do other things as well. For instance, you can actually have, let's say you've got, on one of my sites, I've got a company called Animate Your Logo. And what that company is it literally creates animated logos. So like the Paramount with the stars going over the mountain, that kind of a thing. And so what I have on that is I use one of their in-video programming tools so that when people are watching a random animated logo, just a cool, hey, that's cool. At the end of it, there'll actually be another video that pops up in the corner, and that one is much more of a marketing video on how to get an animated logo for yourself. And so that's in-video programming, the ability to add, in the last 10 seconds of your video, another video like watch this one next can pop up. And then they actually, speaking of animate your logo, they actually just added it's probably been about 2 months now, they added the ability to add an animated logo to all of your videos. So literally, if you have a video that's been up there for 2 years, you can upload a 3-second, what they call a branding intro. And you put that branding intro, you choose which one you want, you upload your 3-second animated logo, you choose it as your branding intro, and it'll go through and it'll add it to all your videos. So now your videos are all branded with that 3-second animation right at the beginning of your video. So anybody who hasn't branded their videos but thinks they should, boom, there you go. Now you can do it nice and easy, even with your old stuff. So very, very cool.
Ray, can you tell us, today since YouTube changes, if you want to rank a video, you have an affiliate video, you want to rank it, what would you suggest?
Well, the first thing I would suggest is that always and forever, the biggest thing you can do is know your keywords. And affiliate videos are usually fairly easy for that. Honestly, most of the time, for instance, let's take something like Profit Pirate, which I think I still rank #1 for if you search Profit Pirate bonus. So what I often go after is the words, the title of the product, bonus, title of the product review, title of the product demo, because those actually convert very well on affiliate videos, and they're fairly easy to rank, especially if it's not a product that's been out for 10 years. The great thing about affiliate marketing is when a new product comes out, it's a whole new keyword that didn't exist a month ago. So Profit Pirate, there was no such thing as Profit Pirate before you put it out, so nobody ranked for that beforehand. So you've got an opportunity to jump in very quickly and take over that spot, take over #1. And I think right now, Profit Pirate bonus, we still #1 on page 1, and we even have that. If anybody's seen the gigantic thumbnail, I don't know if you've seen that yet.
Yes.
That's something that's popping up. So there's a Profit Pirate gigantic thumbnail that pops up on the top of Google right now. No, go ahead.
Ray, I know that you're extremely good at like launch hijacking and stuff like that. What is probably what a person could average? I'm just about an average of what they can make in a week if they do it right.
Oh, well, obviously that depends on the product itself. A $5 product you're going to have to sell a lot of to do well. But we've seen, for instance, Video Genesis when that came out. That was a big product.
Yes, you did extremely well with that.
Yeah, and that was a $300 product. And I wish I had looked it up beforehand, but I know it was in that week that it was the big launch. It was thousands. It was probably, I want to guess 15,000, but I'm guessing on that. I know, for instance, on App Empire, because this was one of the first ones that we did this with, we did $20,000 in sales in that 7-day span. Wow. Which was incredible.
That's insane. I wanted to mention that so that they understand that who they're talking to is the real deal, because Ray walked his talk. He's making a lot of money with video marketing. And I noticed, Ray, if I'm right, you get a lot of traffic just straight to your YouTube channel. Am I right?
Yeah, we do. And actually, I use my channel for traffic in a lot of different ways. So not only things like affiliate programs and things like that. I actually do a lot of free stuff using YouTube. So the old subscriber bribe stuff. So we'll have videos that'll be like free website graphics, and that video will rank on page 1. People will see that, they'll sign up to get the free graphics and be on the list. So we do a lot of that stuff in a few different niches. We do that with some YouTube tools. We do that with some royalty-free music stuff. We do that with graphics. And it's actually very effective for getting a nice big list going, and we probably pull in, I want to say we probably pull in between 20 and 50 new subscribers each day from some of those things, and so it's very effective for that as well. And I don't think a lot of people think about YouTube in that manner. We think about it as the open box videos, or we think about it as the affiliate videos, but pretty much any technique that you learn in internet marketing, can be applied with video, because all you're doing is replacing whatever traffic source with the YouTube video as the traffic source, and it's very good traffic. They've got a good search engine. Even folks who may not, you may be worried, oh, I'm not ranked #1 on Google, or you're probably going to rank well on YouTube, and YouTube just surpassed Facebook as the second biggest site in the world.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
We're talking about amazing amounts of traffic.
So Ray, you're saying that people could just use YouTube to build a list, right? And
sure.
And you can teach. Without showing your face on camera, you can actually teach concepts, even simple things, and just put the title, free WSO or free graphics or something free to get them on your list, because like you said, these are targeted visitors. They're interested in internet marketing. So that's that's a real golden nugget that you just shared right there that most people overlook. And you said doesn't have to necessarily be an affiliate video. It can be a lead generator. So that's awesome. We're really glad you brought that out. And how would you get traffic to one of these videos? What exactly could you share about that?
Oh, sure, and actually that takes us right back to your question before, Kristie, that we didn't quite finish answering really. When it comes to ranking the videos, that really is, I would say with YouTube videos there are two real great sources of getting the traffic. One is through ranking it on top of Google. Well, I guess three if you count ranking on top of YouTube as a second one, but they're kind of the same. Usually they kind of go hand in hand. And then the other one is, and this is something that people don't do a lot of, which really it amazes me that it's not as popular as it is. People are scared of AdWords a lot of times, but YouTube has AdWords for video. They call it promoted videos. And you can literally tell YouTube, hey, I want to show up for this keyword. And they'll make sure that your video shows up. And, you can do it just like, everybody's teaching these Facebook ad things. Just put a $5 per day ad spend, right? Well, you can do the same thing with promoted videos on AdWords. If you've got a video that you know is going to make you some money, then all you have to do is really promote that video using AdWords. So you make sure you have an AdWords account. You hit promoted videos when you're inside YouTube, and it'll ask you some questions. It'll take you through. It's a little scary at first, but once you set that up, that video is now showing up on YouTube in front of people when they're searching those terms, or when they're next to the related videos. You've got the ad there and everything. So there's a lot of opportunity to be able to drive traffic that way. And I did a case study on this when we very first started doing this, because I don't know if you're aware of all the video ranking courses. A year ago they would have told you, oh, just go to Fiverr and buy 10,000 views, or buy 1,000 views, or whatever.
Right.
That kind of junk doesn't work anymore. At best it may do almost nothing. At worst, it'll get your video pulled off of YouTube completely. So it's really not worth the effort. But if you take that same $5 that you would have spent on Fiverr and just put it into promoting that video, even for one day, you can get a ton of views just like you would on Fiverr, but they're targeted views. They're people that were actually looking for it, not just people, not just fake people for the sake of views. So you may not get 10,000 views, but you'll probably get 100, 200, 300, 500 views that are targeted towards what you're trying to promote. And so it's a great way to do that. And of course they love it because they're making money off you at the same time. And so to me, that's the best way to go about doing that.
Ray, so can I just interject and ask you, and just to clarify that point for somebody that's listening who's never done AdWords. So you would make some free videos, and then the one that you see, the one, say an affiliate product, make money product, that's bringing you a sale, you would pick that one and just sort of test it with maybe $5 in one day. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. And to go back to, Facebook is another great source for that. You can do the same thing on Facebook. Put the video onto, get that YouTube video onto Facebook and promote that as well. And you can sometimes do pretty well with that, get some extra views and things of that nature. And like I said, if you're going to spend $5 on Fiverr to get fake views, why not put the $5, get real views from people that might actually pay you back? So instead of just wasting $5 on Fiverr, now you're spending $5 and maybe you make 10 back, or maybe you make 300 back. In our case study, the first time we tried it, we did it with a product that was a $47 product. We did our $5 ad spend, and we did it for 2 days, so we spent $10, and we made 4 sales off of it. So we made $200 and spent 10. So it's trading pennies for dimes.
Yeah,
and it works very well, and it's not something you have to do. This is just another opportunity. And the way I tell people is, don't think of it as, oh, I spent the $5 and didn't get any sales, because you have to look at it as the same thing as with Fiverr. Use that money to promote the video, get some views, and if you make sales, even better. So just think of it as $5 you're putting towards getting views for your video, and that's going to help boost the video in the organic rankings too, because they want to see views, but they want to see good views, and they want to see long views. And if people are finding your video and clicking on it because they were searching those terms, they're more likely to watch the video, which is going to give you a good they're not going to watch 2 seconds and go away. They're going to watch a minute, 2 minutes, whatever it happens to be, which is going to help boost your video. So it kind of has that double whammy effect there, that you can actually possibly make money directly, and you can actually get some great views. So,
Ray, this is jam-packed with information, and if somebody wanted to really know your step-by-step ways of how you do things, I mean, from how you do with the $5 advertising, if you want to take that route, if you want to take it to free routes, I mean, I know you have something that will help them dramatically. What is that?
Yep, I actually just came out with a course a couple weeks ago. It's called the Video Ranking Machine, and what it is I call it the safe way to rank your videos, and the reason for that is because we talked about how buying those views on Fiverr could get your video removed. Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of the techniques that we were teaching last year can get your videos destroyed this year. Back about 3 months ago, there was one particular day where all of a sudden everybody's videos were just gone. They were taken off of YouTube. YouTube had enough. Fake views, finding out, kicking those videos out. A whole bunch of backlinks, from nowhere, kicking them out. So we have to be very careful. So when I saw this happening, I said, okay, how can we rank videos without going to Fiverr and buying a whole bunch of backlinks, without going to Fiverr and buying a whole bunch of views? And so that's when we realized, oh, we can do this with AdWords. We can get the views that way. And then is there a way we can do this without backlinks? And what we found was that, yeah, in most situations, you can rank very well even if you don't use any backlinks. Now, in the last couple of weeks, we've been testing some backlink techniques and things like that to see if we can start putting some of that back in there, and we're having good luck with that. But it's still at the point where I'm not willing to say, yes, go out and get a bunch of backlinks, because there's still that possibility of really hurting yourself. Whereas last year, it was a free-for-all last year, and now it's they've kind of backed up on that. So we try to do it very, very carefully, and we don't do too many things that are questionable, things that are going to get us in trouble. We do have one super secret technique that we teach that I'm not going to say over the public airwaves, but believe me, it works very well, and we don't want everybody to start doing it tomorrow, because then people will start to catch on. So we keep that one a little closer to the vest. Inside our course, we do teach exactly what I do with that,
step by step,
and it's a very effective super. Yes, absolutely.
Ray,
Definitely.
how many videos are in your course? Ray, how many videos?
I'm sorry, say that again?
How many videos are in your course?
Ooh,
a guesstimate.
That's a good question. I'm going to say
I have this myself. I jam-packed.
So yeah, I'm sure you got
it's
a lot
about there's probably 10 videos in there. But what's great is, on top of the training videos, we actually have case study videos in there showing, so it's not just take my word for it, this is going to work. We actually have case studies showing. In fact, Profit Pirate was one of the case studies. That was the case study for using social bookmarking for your videos. And Profit Pirate, like I said, Profit Pirate bonus, we're #1 on page 1, and in the case study, we had not done anything other than upload it to YouTube, and it was nowhere to be found in Google. We did our bookmarking technique, and 5 minutes, it was #1 on page 1.
Unbelievable.
Ooh,
Unbelievable. That's fantastic. I'm telling you guys, Ray knows what he's doing. Okay, he shows you step by step, over-the-shoulder methods as a video course. It's very. I mean, he doesn't leave anything out. That's what's the cool thing about it. It's just boom, boom, boom. It's easy to understand. This is for somebody that's a newbie, or even if you're advanced, you're going to learn a jam-packed lot of stuff. And if you follow what he's doing, I'm telling you, almost guaranteed. Because I don't know what you're doing. If you're forgetting one method that he's not doing, you can pretty much get ranked for anything almost in 24 hours, depending on the keyword, of course. But you know what? This stuff is powerful, and it does work. Ray, if somebody's just sitting on the fence and they're just wondering, should I just you know what? It's about the price of a pizza, which is kind of stupid if they don't get it. But if they're on the fence and saying, you know, should I get this or not? What would you actually say to them?
Well, I would say that the great thing is that inside of there, we don't just teach you how to rank your videos, you know, safely in 2014. We actually have a ton of bonuses in there. We've got pre-made videos for people to use in different situations. A lot of that deals with local marketing. So if you're a local marketer, we've actually got videos that you can use directly to start selling some of those types of services out there. We've got a lot of video creation tools, things like lower thirds and music that won't get you banned. YouTube wants to ban you for everything, one of which is music, and people fall into that trap a lot. So we've got royalty-free music that you can use for your videos inside of there. We've got graphics you can use in your videos inside of there. So there's just a lot of great stuff, a lot of good case studies, and a lot of great information on how to do that. So there's just a ton of things in there.
Awesome.
Awesome, right. And we're going to end with an inspirational thought. Bruce Jenner said, I always felt that my greatest asset was not my physical ability, it was my mental ability. And Frank Gaines said, only he who can see the invisible can do the impossible. You know, Ray's seeing the visible and the invisible in YouTube. He's seeing what worked last week and last year. But what's so awesome is Ray's going to show you what's working today. That's what you need. You want to know what's working right now to rank your videos, because if you go to the sweat and trouble of making a video, you want to doggone make it count. You want to work. That's what Ray's showing you. He's showing you a free method and he's showing you a paid method. Whichever way you want to go, it's up to you. But you know what? Ray's doing this. He's in the trenches. I don't think there's anything more valuable than case studies. Studies where you actually see what he did and the results. Ray, thank you for showing us your $1,000 method. It's thrilling when you make money with YouTube. You're doing it, we've done it, and we want to share it with you. Thanks for being with us today.
Oh, thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it. And you guys have a great rest of the day and a great rest of the weekend.
Definitely. Guys, if you want the early bird price, you want to get the lowest price right now, click the link on the bottom. I'm telling you, like my friend Brad Goss says, don't be a baby. Just grab it now. I mean, because what are you doing? You know what? Are you serious about this six-figure business? Are you just going to sit there and watch all these videos? I'm telling you, it's the price of a pizza, okay? Just grab it, jump on this, because I'm telling you, I promise you can love it, because I already have my copy. I'm already on this. I'm going through it. You guys have to get it. If you don't, you're not serious about this business. Okay, I'm just telling you, this is a six-figure business that you can create on your own, really. And I'm telling you, it is because I'm doing it myself. So 2 thumbs to this. Do it now. Grab it. Jump on this because, like I said before, otherwise you might as well just go watch Charmed or go watch some TV program or something like that instead of learning. All right, later on, everybody. Bye-bye.